Hello, Ricardo.
C'est un plaisir, un
Welcome
placer.
in the kitchen in Grand Cru.
It's a
Welcome
great
to
pleasure.
Moscow.
Thank you
And
very much.
I'm very glad to cook now with you. And we will cook fricasse or porcini. We will use
La Jefa.
la Jefa. This is your mom?
No. That
I
could
don't
be.
know.
She represents the figure of a mom in the family.
Ah.
Spain is a very matriarchal society, and even sometimes the men are the ones we are in front.
Yes.
But the real boss
Yes.
is the female, is the mom. So
Uh-huh.
this is why this wine is called La Jefa,
Ah.
which means the boss in
Uh-huh.
Spanish. So this is coming from very small region close to the border with Portugal. This region was famous for many centuries about
Uh-huh.
full-bodied and strong wines. This one in particular is a Malvasía Castellana. This is a typical old grape from Toro, and we're gonna find a very rich and very complex style of wine on this. This is a fantastic wine to enjoy a glass of wine in a situation like this. So cheers for that.
Cheers. Thank you. It's very, how to say, well balanced. It's very soft, I think. Even.
It's very
It's a bit
delicate.
of dedicated, yeah. I like it.
Yeah,
Very much.
We play a little bit with the aging in the barrel
Yes.
to try to make it a little bit more complex, more refined, more elegant. And well, I think it's a good choice to start with the first mushrooms.
So a bit of wine.
Here for the espuma,
It's milk
milk.
and cream. You know what we're gonna add in this dish for
Okay.
our pleasure? Some jamon as well.
Muy bien.
It's gonna be very tasty. This is broccolini. I like to have a good flavor,
Okay.
but to have as well to be close to maximum healthy food, you know.
Okay.
Bit generous. I will mix a little bit with the mixer.
Oh, that tastes wonderful. Salud.
Salud. It's fantastic. I have one bottle at home, but I didn't open yet. And I have a red one with the old guy,
Yeah, El Viejo.
El Viejo.
Yeah.
So it's not your father.
No. He's a farmer.
It's a
He's
farmer.
a very old farmer. There are very old farmers in Toro. Today we have 8 farmers who
Uh-huh.
are above 90, and we have 2 who are above 100 years old.
Wow.
And all except one drink wine still today.
See the consistency become very good, like a sauce.
Yep.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, even more after this. Well, very happy to
Ricardo.
be here in Grand Cru and enjoying one of your dishes with a very Spanish soul and with some Spanish soul in the wine too.
Yes.
So
Thank you
I'll be
very much.
happy.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Welcome, Ricardo. And this is a dish that I just created for you.
Okay.
So it's not on the menu.
So, well, now we're gonna taste. I'm sure that this is gonna have a wonderful food pairing
Yes.
with El Recio de Matsu.
Uh-huh.
El Recio is our middleman in the collection.
Yes.
Matsu, it's a collection that we have, as we tasted while we were cooking, white wine.
Yes.
And we have 3 red wines.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We have El Pícaro, which is the fruitiest, simplest. We have El Viejo, which is the really old man. That is the more complex and more capacity of aging. And now we're gonna taste El Recio, which is a wine that I think that will suit very well to this food. Because
Okay.
this wine is coming from Tinta de Toro, which is the local grape varietal from Toro. It has aging in the barrel for about a year in a French oak barrels, and this wine has this
Pretty.
fruity style,
yeah.
red and dark fruit,
Cherry, no? And dark
exactly,
fruits, yeah.
some cherries,
Amazing.
some balsamic notes that I love, like this mint
Yes.
style.
You're right. I
Some
think.
Mediterranean herbs
Uh-huh.
into the side, and then in the palate you will see that we have this full-bodied, very pleasant, very refreshing style of wine that I think is gonna go.
Yes. Very
Wonderful.
good.
That's right.
Wonderful. Amazing. Very glad to have you here in Grand Cru and in Moscow.
Okay.
And I wish you a beautiful journey.
Okay.
And
well,
so
thank you very much.
for you.
Thank
Ricardo, thank you. So now it's
Shall
time
we?
to combine.
Okay. So we have to mix.
Yeah, I put all together like the porridge.
Very tasty. I think that this something very fundamental in wine is the acidity.
Yes.
So that a wine can have the structure,
Yeah.
can have the body, but the acidity is what makes you, wanted
The
to have
balance.
another balance and have another glass.
Yes.
In the kitchen, in the food is
It's the same.
It's the same thing.
I mean, acidity, we need a touch of acidity. So, Ricardo, tell me a bit about your history, your story, how the wine
yeah. Well,
came up.
Well, wine goes in my veins.
Uh-huh.
My family has been in the wine, making wine for at least that we know more than 7 generations. Originally from Rioja.
Uh-huh.
Rioja is a very small region north of Spain, very prestigious, and with a long tradition of wine. And well, it was my father, the one who make a step ahead. We started to bottle the wine because before it was very common, like in France. that,
Uh-huh. Just family.
Families were buying the wine in bigger recipes and then drinking at home. So then my father made the jump to another scale. And then 2008, and like when you arrived here, for me was a big change.
Yes.
Because my father got ill, he's okay. But,
Yes.
he left the business to my generation. And when I was 23, I started to run the business.
Wow.
So it's been
Very young.
Very young.
Very young, very no
It was,
choice.
no choice.
But-
I love that. So I
Yes.
mean, I always wanted to. Maybe it was not the time I was expecting, but life is like that.
Yes.
And in the one hand, it was a very difficult time for me in terms of family. But in the other hand, it was a great opportunity. It's like when the bullfighter goes to the plaza.
Yeah.
Okay, it's you and the bull. So then it was me and the business and what to do. So well, that was these have been almost 20 years of very very dynamic. We were not exporting at all, so we were started to travel, and I was lucky enough to end up in Russia. Some now.
Which country was the first one for exportation?
I would say that it was probably Holland.
Uh-huh.
think
So
so.
Europe.
But as a main country was Switzerland, but it was Europe. Yeah.
Yeah, Europe.
Traveling farther, so to other countries is always more expensive, more difficult. So
yeah.
close neighbor regions, neighbor countries are always the easiest. And well, Matsu, our arrival to Toro was very important. So right now, our two main regions are Rioja, with Hacienda López de Haro, and Matsu from Toro. And well, it's a style of wine that has been very successful internationally. Countries like Russia are big fans of these wines because I think that they have a great balance between being a style of full-bodied, enjoyable in a weather like in Russia that sometimes you have these winter times and you want a wine that fills your mouth with the philosophy of gastronomy too. But at the same time, what we were talking before, wines that are refreshing. And and this is part of our history.
Thank you very much for your story, for this destiny that brought you to bring you to Moscow and Russia, and we are really enjoying your passion, your
really
wines. Thank you very much.
Thank
Amazing.
you. That I'm really enjoying your this and your company.
Thank you, Ricardo.
Thank you. Finito.
Thank you. You can
Okay.
enjoy your
Yeah.
dish. Well done.